Good morning. It's Bob Hoffman coming to you from Henderson, Nevada in the Emerald Room with Bob's Song Labs. I have a story to tell you today, but first of all, let me get warmed up. I had a friend of mine come over to the Emerald Room here in Las Vegas, and he tried out several of the different guitars, and it turned out his name is Jim. And Jim, after playing a couple of them, it became apparent that he was actually a pretty decent guitarist. And he went through a series of playing on different emeralds and trying to find the one that resonated with him. Well, I handed him this baby, my purple 12-string baritone, and he picked it up, and all of a sudden, a song started coming out of it that was incredibly beautiful. I said, "Jim, where'd that come from?" He said, "I wrote that over 20 years ago, and I kind of forgot about it. But when I picked up this baritone, it just kind of came out." And I said, "Oh, we have to take that and do something with it. It's so beautiful." So he played through it, and I recorded it. And then after he left, I started working with it, and turned it into a song. But it took just a little inspiration, and so sometimes when you're lost and you can't seem to find the music, try something different. Pick up a new instrument and play and see what happens. Just have fun with it. And sometimes singles start to flow out of it. So kudos to Jim. I had his permission to film this and publish it for him. I'm going to do a YouTube video on it. And I hope you enjoy it. So we'll show you the playing of the song, and then I'll take you to the finished product that we created with it. So, at Bob's Sound Lab, our mission is to take the music inside you and get it out to the public. So that's what this channel is all about, and that's what we're doing. So I hope you enjoy this. If you or someone you know has songs inside of them that wants to get them out, have them go to Bob's Song Lab on YouTube, and all the resources are available for it to help them get this music out and doing something to the public. So thank you. It's one of my favorite songs.
Don't seem
play you the final song, let's hear a few words from Jim. So how did it feel to have your first song published?
I'll tell you what, I wasn't expecting to do that today, but it was it actually kind of blew me away. It was very exciting to hear something that I, kind of wrote many years ago. I'm going to say I probably came up with that riff, I don't know, 20 years ago, and it's kind of sat idle. I mean, I've played it, never performed it out really, but I just played it for my own benefit and enjoyment. And then when you handed me that baritone guitar and I started strumming, I thought, oh, that's a song that I would like to hear on this guitar. And yeah, it was amazing to hear what could be layered in on top of that, and actually, having a whole song with backup instruments accompanying it and all that. So I was very well pleased with how that turned out.
When you go back home, can you do the same thing with your sixth string? Try it on this or your emerald,
sure.
or whatever guitar inspires you.
Yeah.
And then re-go through the process and see the difference between how it is on yours and a baritone.
Okay, yeah, that'd be fun to do.
They'll sound different, and they'll both be amazing, but they'll sound different.
I'm glad you said that. I'd like to try that for sure. That'd be fun.
Do you think you have enough knowledge now to be able to go back and do this on your own?
I do. I mean, it may take a little bit, just to go through the steps, but I think I can do it without, too much duress. My wife calls me her IT guy, so I'm not that tech savvy, but it's pretty.
I'm here if you need help.
Yeah, that'd be great.
The phone is always there, so.
Yeah, that'd be great. I appreciate that. Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
That was one of the most beautiful songs. Wow. It's incredible.
Yeah, well, it's like I said, it's great to hear it come back to life, and with all that extra sound along with it.
Not just come out back to life. It's now come out, and it's, when you write something, it's meant to be inspirational not only to you but others that hear it.
Yeah.
And we're not going to live forever, but what you just wrote will outlive you. If you get it out there in the world, who knows who you're going to impact with that song. It was absolutely beautiful.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
And so I'm proud of you for getting it out.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And I know you have so much more in you, so I want you to keep going.
Well, it's now that I'm retired, I've got time to do more of it. So that was one of my goals. And people said, "What are you going to do when you retire?" I said, "Well, I do have hobbies, and one of them is guitar and music. So I look forward to making more music, even if it's just for my wife and I. But I plan to do more with it than just that."
As you talk to people here in the States, or even where you're at, anybody that's coming to Vegas, tell them about the Emerald Room.
Yeah, for sure. It's impressive. Yeah.
I'd like to have them in to experience it, and my goal is to reach as many people as possible and get the music out of them.
Yeah.
Get it into the world.
Well, I tell you what, I mean, I bought mine like most people have, because you can't, now they have a showroom in Florida, but before that you had to buy them sight unseen or find one used. Happened to find one here in the States that somebody was looking to sell, and but once I read the reviews and heard all the positive comments, and just the design of them, how beautiful they were, and the fact that you could have wood overlays on them, and create your own color palette of the finish and all that stuff. I was so excited to get mine when I came. It was like a kid on Christmas. I was super excited. And then once I opened it and played it, it really exceeded my expectations for what I thought it would be. And like I said, it's been my main playing guitar. And I have a handful to play, but usually that's the one that gets the most love.
Yeah, you should keep one near the bed or near your chair. Because if you keep a guitar in a case like you usually have to do with a wooden guitar, it's too much of a hassle. And I'll keep one. Well, I'm single, so I can do this, but I keep one in bed with me. I have a big king bed, and I have a guitar on one side and me on the other. And when I wake up at night, I'll hear something in my head, so I'll grab the guitar and work it out. And then I'll record it on my phone. So in the morning, if I don't record it, it's gone.
Yeah.
I'll never hear it again.
Ideas can be fleeting, and once it's gone, it's gone. I mean, trying to recall, what you heard in your head, hours ago or the day before, or whatever it would be, that's a great idea to do that while it's fresh in your head.
I guess that's the most important thing that I could suggest today is keep your phone, open your notes app when you hear something, or when you see a saying, or you have something hit your head that oh, that could be a good song, and write it down. You don't have to finish it. You don't have to make it polished. Just write it down. And when you play something that sounds good, even if it's just a 4-chord progression,
Right.
record it.
Yeah.
And you can make it come to life later.
One of my favorite lyrics, and you'll probably relate to this because we're about the same age, was, and I tell people this is one of my favorite lines from a music song. There's a song by Peter Frampton called Lines on My Face. And the line is, you can't erase a dream, you can only wake me up.
Yeah.
I thought that was just like, wish I'd written something like that. That was like amazing to hear that
You
lyric.
can write something like that.
Well, yeah, I think I can. I haven't really ever written many lyrics. I, play little acoustic, ditties and things like that. But
there's tricks for that too.
Yeah.
My YouTube, my new one, the channel should be up next week.
Okay.
And what I'm planning to do is take it to everything that you need to go from 0 to published. And it's things like these tips of writing things down in the notes,
Yeah.
and when you want to get inspired for words, how to come up with things.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been writing poems for decades.
Yeah.
And things fall into place, but it wasn't always that way. And so there's little things that you can do to spur yourself on to, okay, how can I take this fragment of an idea and turn it into something that has deep meaning?
Yeah.
So those are the kinds of things that I'm going to be covering on it. And, how to take it how to get it published at iTunes and Spotify and everything, everything from the start to the finish.
Yeah.
And then the chords that you used in that song were stunning. They were beautiful. And sometimes we all get in a rut and we play the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And when you want to break out of that box, we need to pick a chord, like one of your chords, and just mess around with it and see where it leads us, and see what, remember the circle of fifths, and see what chords go with each, and, figure out how to take that and turn it into something different than what you've done before.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's another part of the music writing part, is starting to look for unique things that inspire you. And sometimes, like, a guitar can inspire you. That's why I have so many.
100%. Yeah.
Every time I get one, I come up with a new song.
Yeah.
They're all different.
That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic.
Well, I appreciate your comments, and I appreciate you coming to the Emerald Room, and it was incredible to meet you.
I'm glad I did. That was really great. I'm glad we connected online, and that we were coming here to visit family, and I wound up making a new friend and finding out about some new stuff to do musically. So it's very exciting.
Well, I'm going to sign off on here.
Okay.
So.
Yep. Sounds good. Thanks so much.
Okay, here it is. This is the masterpiece that Jim created. Hope you enjoy it. So I hope you enjoyed this. Share it, like it, and comment on it. It all helps the channel grow, and it helps the music that you see in other people come to light by sharing this with them. So appreciate your watching, and I'll see you on the next video.